Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well. So in this video, I want to talk about Terra Classic, right? I haven't talked about Terra Classic for quite some time now. It's been a few weeks since I have gave you guys an update on what is exactly happening right now with Terra Classic. So in this video, in today's video, that's exactly what I want to talk about, right? So as you guys can clearly see, right? Clearly see that Terra Classic has of course been dropping. We know that Bitcoin of course has been dropping, right? And of course Ethereum, right? Everything, right? Cardano, Avalanche, Solana especially, okay? Chainlink, Polygon, BNB, XRP, right? Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Polkadot, right? Most altcoins in the market has been dropping, including Terra Classic. So as you guys can clearly see, Terra Classic is in fact back down at the 17 range. So in my opinion, guys, I think right now is in fact a perfect time right now to buy some Terra Classic. If you guys aren't in fact, invested in Terra Classic, I reckon this right now is in fact the perfect time to buy some more Terra Classic, right? But I reckon Terra Classic is going to drop even more, guys, right? Because Bitcoin, right, is going to drop even more. And I've told you guys as many times, whatever Bitcoin is pretty much doing, pretty much most altcoins in the market will in fact follow. Okay, so if Bitcoin is dropping, then the whole market will pretty much drop as well, right? If Bitcoin is pumping, then the whole market will in fact follow and pump with it, right? So I've told you guys as many times that I do in fact see Bitcoin dropping, lower than $15,000. It's going to go back down 13, 11, $10,000 potentially, even lower than that, right? So I see Terra Classic, potentially going lower as well, right? Maybe down, the 10 range, maybe, right? Maybe we'll have to see, but time will tell. But if I just zoom out, you guys can clearly see that Terra Classic has been dropping, right? We saw right here that it was in fact having this downtrend and then had a slight pump back up and then it just absolutely dipped. You guys can clearly see that, right? So right now, Terra Classic is in fact sort of consolidating, right? So it's sort of consolidating right now, as you guys can clearly see, which is good. I'm still holding up pretty well for the past few days, pretty much a week now, over a week, right? So yeah, Terra Classic is in fact still holding up pretty well, guys. Okay, it really is, right? So today Terra Classic is in fact, not really moving. Like I said, it's sort of consolidating. You guys can clearly see that, right? It's having a slight pump, nothing too crazy though. 0.22%, which is pretty good. Okay, but like I said, no movement today for Terra Classic at all. Same with the whole cryptocurrency market, right? Nothing really too crazy today. No major movements, no major crashes or dumps today. Everything is just sort of stagnant at this point, which is good, you know what I mean? Because we saw, a couple days ago, right, that Bitcoin and the whole market absolutely tanked down. You know what I mean? It absolutely crashed out. Bitcoin was way above, right? Let me just show you guys. Bitcoin was way above $20,000, right? It was at like $21,000 right up here. You guys can clearly see that, right? And then it absolutely just tanked down all the way down to pretty much what was it? I think it was like just below $16,000 right down here, right? So it was all the way up here to here, right? So it tanked down all the way down to $15,900, pretty much just under 16K, right? And then we saw a slight bounce back up, and then we saw another drop, right? And then now Bitcoin is pretty much just consolidating. You know what I mean? You guys can clearly see that, right? So yeah, when this crash happened, guys, yeah, the whole market crashed with it, right? Ethereum crashed and other altcoins crashed as well. Now, let me show you guys this, right? The burns for Terra Classic. Okay, let me give you guys an update on what is exactly happening right now with the burns. So you guys can clearly see that the tax burns right now for Terra Classic is almost at 10 billion. 10 billion, guys. Absolutely crazy. I think the last time when I gave you guys an update on this, we were at like, I think 7 billion. I think 6. This was a couple weeks ago. I think it was out around over 7 billion, right? We have burned over, it was like over 7 billion Terra Classic tokens. Now, guys, okay, a couple weeks later, we have burned 9.6 billion Terra Classic tokens. And this is exactly what we want to see, guys. The tax burns literally just started, like it's been like over 2 months now. Okay, so we are still in its early process and we have already burned almost 10 billion Terra Classic tokens, which is absolutely crazy. You know what I mean? This is exactly you know, what we want to see, right? And of course, you know, the top burners, okay, it's still Binance. Okay, you guys can clearly see that, right? Binance is still number one, okay, on the list for the top burns, right? For, you know, Terra Classic tokens, they have burned over 13 billion, almost 14 billion Terra Classic tokens, which is absolutely crazy, right? And just below it is, of course, the 1.2% burn tax, right? Which I just showed you guys, okay? And we have burned, you know, almost 10 billion Terra Classic tokens. So yes, guys, burns are in fact happening every single day for Terra Classic, and this is exactly what we want to see. We need to burn more tokens, right? More Terra Classic tokens, right, for the price to go up, right? We need to slow down the supply for Terra Classic, right? We need to burn more, we need to destroy more, so that way the supply drops and the demand will in fact rise, right? And that's when the price will in fact rise, right? So this is perfect, guys. This is what we want to see. Obviously, this is going to take some time. I still believe Terra Classic has the chance to potentially reach, you know, a cent, right? I do in fact see that happening short term. We will have to see, you know what I mean? Maybe a couple months from now, maybe even a few years from now, right? We will in fact see, you know, Terra Classic at about, you know, a few cents, a cent, a few cents, right? And then of course, potentially $1 down in the future. For all these price targets, right, that I just mentioned, it's not going to happen overnight. You know, obviously this is going to take some time. Okay, so you're just going to be really patient, guys, right? And if you guys are wondering, have I been buying some Terra Classic? Yes. Okay, I have, guys. Not too much though. Okay, I've told you guys this many times. You know, I'm only investing a couple $100. You know, money that I'm comfortable losing, right, with this cryptocurrency. Okay, but I still believe in Terra Classic. So yes, guys, of course, right, when Terra Classic has been dropping for the past few days and of course few weeks, I've been buying, right? Believe it or not, I have been buying. If you guys haven't seen that video where I invested almost $20,000 into Bitcoin, definitely check out that video. It's titled "I'm Going All In on Bitcoin." Check that video out. But yeah, you know, Bitcoin, I trust. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I don't trust in Terra Classic. I just feel like, you know, Bitcoin and Ethereum, in my opinion, is where you're going to be making the most money. Okay, that's just personally my opinion. You know what I mean? Bitcoin and Ethereum, they're here to stay forever. They're not going to go anywhere. You know what I mean? The two largest cryptocurrencies, right, out of the whole entire cryptocurrency market. You guys understand, right? That you guys can see right here. There's almost different, right? Almost 22,000 different cryptocurrencies, right? Out of the whole crypto market, right? There's different crypto coins, almost 22,000, over 20,000, which is absolutely crazy. And I trust Bitcoin and Ethereum. And that's why I've been telling you guys that, you know, Bitcoin and Ethereum are in fact my main investments, okay? My two main investments, okay? But I still believe in Terra Classic, but, you know, I already, you know, lost thousands of dollars with Terra Classic because, you know, the whole crash that happened, right? But I'm not taking that risk again. You know what I mean? It crashed once, it could happen again, but it's not. Okay, it's not going to happen again. Okay, that's just what I say. But you never know nowadays, right? But all I'm saying is, guys, I still believe in Terra Classic. If I didn't believe in it, then I wouldn't be buying it, right? I'm still buying, guys, but I'm only investing money that I am, in fact, you know, comfortable losing. And, you know, I've been investing a few $100, you know, every few weeks, right? Every like 2 weeks, I will, in fact, invest, you know, a couple $100 into Terra Classic. That's it, right? So I'm still dollar cost averaging into Terra Classic, right? And of course, the whole entire cryptocurrency market, right? Especially Bitcoin and Ethereum. So that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. We're gonna see what happens with Terra Classic, you know, in the next few days and of course few weeks. I will in fact keep you guys updated. Sorry, it's been a while since I made a video on Terra Classic. There's just a lot of, you know, things happening right now in the whole cryptocurrency market, right? A lot of things to talk about, and I've just been talking about that, right? But yes, guys, today, you know, I wanted to talk about Terra Classic, so there you guys go. That's the update today for Terra Classic. I will in fact keep you guys updated on Terra Classic. If anything happens to it, I will in fact talk about it, right? So that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. Hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Go down below right now, give this video a huge thumbs up. I really would appreciate that. And of course, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Let's get to 3,000 subscribers. I would also appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.